Professor, could you talk about a little more about your research lines in your university?
Research in general?
Yes.
Florida International University is a very large university. It's the largest in South Florida. Currently it has about 52,000 students and 3 campuses. College of Engineering is a large college, about 6,000 students. And I'm in Mechanical and Materials Engineering department. We also have Electrical Engineering, Biomedical Engineering, Civil Engineering and Environmental Engineering combined, and also Construction Engineering department. So these are the main departments in our engineering college. My personal research is very diverse. I started as a mechanical engineer and then got degrees in aerospace engineering, applied mathematics, and then afterwards worked for many, many years in different fields of engineering.
And does your university is part of the Science Without Borders of Brazil?
The Science Without Borders program is a very nice program. It brings foreign scientists into Brazil, and I'm lucky and glad that I'm and grateful that I'm recipient of one such Science Without Borders grants. So I come to Brazil every year for 1 month, and during this month I do research here with my colleagues at Federal University. I also go and give lectures at other universities in Brazil, and I attend the conferences in Brazil and present papers there as well. In addition, doctoral students from Brazil come and spend 1 year working with me during the doctoral program, something called a Sandwich program. So I just finished having one of them, and the other one is starting in about 1 month.
I don't know if you know, but here in Brazil there is a polemic around this project because people are saying that many students go outside of the country but doesn't learn a lot. So what do you think? Do you believe in this project? What can you say about it?
Yes, I think that this exchange program, especially for students, is very helpful in the case of graduate students, in the case of doctoral students. I am not sure how effective it is in the case of undergraduate students, because sometimes I don't think that there is enough supervision that they have when they go to another country or to another university. Graduate students are expected to work very hard on research, so they are learning a lot while they are there.
But you believe that it must have some kind of more someone should watch more these students so that they can learn more and bring technology back to Brazil, right?
I agree with this. So it depends very much on the choice of the advisor in the other country. I think that this should be, it doesn't mean that the students all have to go to the top, the best universities. The most important thing is that they go to the best experts in the particular field and work with them.
So talking about science, how do you see science in Brazil? Do you think it's growing fast, or do you think Brazil is stuck?
I think Brazil is growing rapidly, expanding. The science field is becoming very competitive with other countries. Brazilians are producing rapidly more scientific publications. Sophistication of the research is becoming also much, much higher, rapidly. And I think that this is going to definitely benefit the entire country.
Although people are starting to recognize Brazilian science, still there are not many students that comes to Brazil. We are used to send our students out, but we are not used to receive some students. Why do you think this is happening?
I think it has to do also with the infrastructure. Students in other countries, such as in Europe or in America, they used to have well paid, so the financial situation is good, and they also can afford to have a decent apartment and transportation, say car and so on. Okay? When they come to Brazil, they usually do not expect to have this kind of environment to work in. I think that this is the main reason why there are no more students coming from other countries into Brazil. They would like to come, but they're afraid that their living conditions will not be as good as they are, say, in Europe or in America.
So can you give some advice to UFRJ or all the universities in Brazil so that they can improve this number of students that comes to us?
I think that university, and this means government, should invest much more in infrastructure at university. I think it should refurbish the buildings, it should refurbish the roads, it should definitely build new dormitories for students, basically apartments where students live, especially for graduate students. These should be somewhere on a campus ground, so they can walk to their classes, they can walk to their laboratories. They should create a university town, basically, okay? University campus.
And talking about the campus, what do you think about the infrastructure of UFRJ?
Well, this is something that is noticeably in need of investment. I think the infrastructure is lacking. I don't know what the reason is for this, but this is quite noticeable. I mean, I've been visiting here for a number of years, and I do not see any investment, any improvement in this sense.
And about exchange program, what tip do you can you give to a student that's now thinking about traveling to study? Because many students are afraid, because here in Brazil you kind of lost a semester when you go, because you cannot match the classes. So what can you say about it?
Yes. Currently, they are losing a semester because of lack of the agreement, official agreement between university in Brazil and the host university in America or in some other country. These administrations of the universities should sign agreement that will recognize the courses. So if a student takes courses, for example, at my university, these courses should be recognized in Brazil at this university.
So thank you for your attention.
Thank you. Welcome.